His health and relationship issues are so serious that he must be feeling cursed. Will the bad luck ever end? Colt Johnson, who is engaged for 90 days, must be feeling cursed. Colt Johnson, who is a celebrity on the show 90 Day Fiancé, is going through a series of crises, and now that he is in danger of losing his limb owing to an infection, he may be wondering whether he is cursed. It is inevitable that rain will fall at some point in every life. Nevertheless, the quantity of misfortune that Colty is experiencing is more akin to a flood. He is likely in a very dark place since he is weighed down by a multitude of troubles that are dragging him down. It appears that the universe is punishing Colt in a variety of ways, including a failed marriage and serious health difficulties. Maybe he is perplexed as to why things are going so badly. Nothing about Colt's journey has ever been simple. He's been dealing with mommy issues and women who are looking for green cards for a number of years now. The fact that he had been involved in an accident on a trampoline in the past caused him to withdraw from the mainstream. Now, he has sustained another injury, this time one that is extremely critical. The game of snakes and ladders that is Colt's existence is unending and never ending. It doesn't take long for him to be pushed back down after he starts to move higher. Is it possible that the fact that Colt's intentions never seem to come to fulfillment is the consequence of some kind of curse? Or does the notorious cast member of 90DF create his own problems? In the world of romance, it is necessary to acknowledge that Colt frequently takes on the role of the devil. He uses deception and cheats on his lovers. He is not expensive. He lacks maturity. It goes without saying that these ladies are not angels. Colt is not to blame for the two unfortunate accidents that he has been involved in. In 2022, Colt underwent a radical transformation as a result of a horrific trampoline accident that landed him in the hospital. He had to regain the ability to walk because he was unable to even walk. The process of returning to normal is not an easy one, as anyone who has suffered an injury of this magnitude is aware. It is typical for the rehabilitation process to be drawn out and discouraging. After that unfortunate event, which took place while he was working on the set of 90 Day, The Last Resort, Colt transformed into a different person. A decision was made by the once gregarious celebrity of the 90DF to lessen his illumination. Indeed, he went into a state of seclusion. It's possible that his health problems caused him to reevaluate his priorities. The idea of leading a private life became more enticing to him. Perhaps he simply lacked the strength to deal with the slings and arrows that are invariably directed at reality stars. He has been the subject of criticism for such a considerable amount of time. The fractured leg was a significant event. Although it took Colt a very long time to recover, it was certainly a moment of triumph when he was finally able to walk again. Next, fate struck Colt with another blow to the face. Once again, he suffered a broken leg, and it was the same leg that he had broken while jumping on a trampoline. Since the leg was fractured in the past, it is obvious that it is weaker than it was before. The second accident is a situation that could not have gone any worse. At the time of his second leg break, he was working on another show, which was a production geared towards single cast members. In the opinion of John Yates, an expert on reality television, his leg grew infected, and according to that source, it is possible that he may require an amputation. This comes as a complete surprise. We can only hope that such a severe therapy will not be required. It is necessary for Colt to adjust to a new normal if this is the case. A significant number of individuals have been subjected to traumatic incidents and have subsequently been forced to live with disabilities. This process invariably causes emotional upheaval. There are some positive aspects to Colt. He just has to mature a little bit more. However, one may say that his mother did not educate him how to be a decent person, which may explain why he treated women in such a harmful manner. A lot of the time, she was impolite and harsh. Above, Colt, who was in a gloomy mood, reflected about the people he had lost in his entire life. 90 days, it is difficult to forget the way that Debbie Johnson, his mother, interfered in his relationships, undermining them with her sarcastic comments and unsolicited advice. Although she has made an effort to restore her reputation, it is difficult to forget the damage that she caused. Debbie's presence was so pervasive that she did not allow her son the opportunity to breathe and be himself. She ought to feel a great deal of regret about that. It is inevitable that a person will ultimately have to go over their mommy issues or whatever is preventing them from moving forward. Colt is now an adult individual. Even with this most recent injury, the process is not going to get any less difficult. There is a possibility that Colt will reappear and once again embrace his star status if the leg heals normally. It appeared as though he was prepared to recover his position in the spotlight, given that he was filming when he sustained his injury. It is my goal that Colt will not experience feelings of depression and isolation in the event that he becomes an amputee. Although it is more difficult, it is not impossible to experience happiness despite having a disability. Due to the fact that his marriage to Vanessa Guerra was unsuccessful, he does not have a partner who can assist him at this moment. When he was in his first accident, Vanessa was there for him, and she showed him affection while he was recovering from his injuries. Even though he does not have a wife, Colt is attempting to develop a romantic relationship with another Brazilian woman. It is for this reason that the star of 90 Day Fiancé, Colt, has to be treated with respect at this very moment.